Lads and ladies, welcome to a big episode of the Sorare Road to Glory, because the MLS is back and the wind can be a tumultuous beast at times, and if you don't flow with the wind, you'll get blown away by the wind, or some shit. I don't fucking know. Quick-ish review of recent game weeks. 449 was looking like a decent one. I won a Nuno Mendes new PSG card from the Specialist Leagues, as well as the limited threshold payout, all fine and dandy like sour candy. But then, all I needed in the rare threshold was a Araujo to hit a 40. Pretty fucking easy, right? Well, apparently not, because he was fucking benched out of fucking nowhere. Fuck me in the dick hole, I guess, because that's fucking shit. The threshold can go fuck itself. Probably would have got like a fucking 12 anyway, so go fuck. Giving this one a free on the giveaway chart, and game week 450 was slightly better, as the Batiste European stack just about edged me into the final $5 limited threshold. Happy with that. It was then game week 451. That was kind of annoying that this score in the Serie A Specialist went to waste with a DMP, but I knew Merit was likely to come back in net for Napoli. I just took the risk that he was saved for one more game week, because there was quite literally nothing else I could fucking do in short of buying an additional player for this team, which I probably should have done. But I'm not really a fan of buying players short term for one game week, so I could have swapped out this common Cooper Miners for Çalhanoğlu, but he's the highest scoring last 15 midfielder in the Serie A right now, and that would have left me with sub 40 points for a common goalkeeper, so it just wasn't really fucking possible. My only common option fitting the points gap here was Consigli, who got like a 40, but to get him in the team I have to swap out Cooper Miners, who scored an 80, for my limited Filip Kostic, who scored a 34, again evening out. So, you know, it looks fucking bad on the surface, but really I was just fucked either way. And perhaps this is where I should turn two weak teams into one strong team, right? As I put Pave Pervan in with some decent scores here in Cap 270, again knowing that he was likely to be a DMP with Cohen Castilles coming back in net. And I just don't think that's a smart way of going about things. I need to stop wasting big players in pointless lineups and be smarter about things going forward. But I think this will be easier once I stop entering the Specialist Leagues once they go away. So c'est la vie, ladies and gentlemen. The rest of the game was actually not too bad. I hit 270 in the Cap 240 rare transition mode for $15, as well as 400 points in the EPL Specialist. The fuck was that? Fucking Roger Moore from fucking James Bond there. Is that even his name? Is it Roger Moore? Oh, fucking no. Leave me alone. I don't know. I want a tier 2 Nicholas Jackson, alright? So we'll give this a 2 on the giveaway chart. And then even game week 452 while we're here, right? I fumbled the limited modes, but I'll go over that. Because again, I want $15 in the Cap 240 transition mode. And honestly, this team, when I put it out, was the only possible lineup I could have. I thought it had no chance, honestly. Urruti, I just don't expect a player trust to get a good score, as he didn't, and I was unsure about Ure and Lima as well. So to hit the 270 points is all gravy. This is an all-time game week, so it's going down as a 1 on the giveaway scale, looking like roughly £20 will be given away this month again. So hey, keep track of that. You know, some shit for that will be coming soon. Nice for your fuckers' wallets, but less than ideal for my wallet. But you get what you get in life. Because of things and stuff. Things and stuff affects how life goes. Wisdom. Oh man, I need to stop talking. But today is all about the MLS, which is unequivocally my favourite league on Sorare. This is the league that I first started competing in on Sorare back in 2021 when I joined the platform. So this is my 4th season of the MLS, and I couldn't be happier. I feel like a kid on Christmas right now. You know, one of the kids who behaved well and wasn't like a fucking little piece of shit all year. So let's look at the setups in my account, starting with my super rares, and I'm still some way off of getting this right. I was debating abandoning my super rare plans once the threshold being dropped was announced, but when everyone else zigs, sometimes in life you have to zag. And I'm zagging right now, baby. But I've doubled down and ploughed through here. The issue is that I still haven't got my super rare goalkeeper Matt Friese of NYCFC. I have his backups, as you can see, but I'm not biting on the prices that the managers are asking for on the market right now. They're a bit extortionate for my liking, so I will wait for the new card auctions market with the new MLS cards and try and grab one there. I think I'll still be able to enter my new card Matt Friese in the old season competition, so it'll all work out very fucking nicely. A bit annoying that I don't have a card to start off the season with here, but, NYCFC were playing Charlotte anyway, who Capetti, my forward, plays for, so it was kind of a dead opening game week in that regard. And, soon enough I'll be able to use these super rares alongside my rares, won't I? So that's sort of nice. I think we're all on track here to get things sorted fairly quickly in the account. I have the Ethereum, as you can see, ready to spend. We're going to make this work. I just want to make sure if I'm buying super rares for the account that I'm going more top-end heavy. Martins, Capetti, Friese are all fairly strong and competitive in the super rare MLS scene right now. Pomykal and Mueller, a bit less useful in that regard, but they were so cheap that hopefully, as long as they hit a sun run at some point, they could be fairly useful, even if I used them in the rare bracket, for instance. But yeah, we still need a few additions here to get this team firing on all cylinders. Rare, and then even less happy in a sense, because I have like this full Austin FC stack out in Champion America this weekend, with their new forward Jader O'Brien being a recent addition to the account. The problem is, is that Austin FC are historically quite fucking shit at football. And they haven't really strengthened their side over the winter off-season, but, I have the stack. They will compete, and, Driussi is a lovely card to have here. It's just not going to be a top-end heavy bracket very often, but, it could be a nice Cap 240 transition stack for the first half of the season. I'm then debating on what new season cards I want to purchase in the account for the rare bracket. I'm liking the idea of not fully stacking one team and just going strong with players from across the leagues. I'll probably need to add a bit more Ethereum to fund this in the account, but yeah, I'm thinking like a Martin Piss, maybe a Gazdag potentially, a Cucho Hernandez up top could be nice. Lots of options that I want to mix and match with going forward. And same with Limited as well, definitely looking at a new team or two when the new season cards drop. Maybe one stacking and one, a mix of the top MLS players, similar to my plans with Rare. Just need to do a bit of thinking and scouting behind the idea. But yeah, I just fucking love the MLS, right? I just want to get involved across multiple fronts of it because it's truly a league that I enjoy with my soul. And going back to Limited as well, I already have two off-season teams here as well. So the Austin FC combination stack. Obviously, Fagundes has moved on to LA Galaxy, but he's still a capable player of some good scores. And then that man I just mentioned, Martin Piss, in net alongside the Philly stack. Philly's team has definitely stagnated in the off-season a bit, but, they're still made up of lots of strong players across the pitch. So, yeah, they should do well. All in all, I'm just fucking happy to have the MLS back. Big fan on the Royalivi channel. So you've pretty much seen all my MLS teams, Viva La America or some shit. So let's look at my Cap 240 rare team for the weekend. Once again, I'm looking at pushing out that 270 points to grab that $15 threshold. I'm not ambitious enough as an individual to push any further than that, but I've got a fairly strong team here. I'm captaining Oblak in the hopes of a strong defensive performance from Atletico. And then Fleming is absolutely fucked because he's away to Southampton, but he's in. We're going to, give him the good old college try. And then hopefully Jamal Lewis can be a strong differential here at home to one of the Championship's weaker sides in Huddersfield. So let's fucking go for that threshold. Hope you're all looking forward to the MLS as much as I am. Hopefully these fucking new MLS auction cards arrive soon. And I'll fucking catch you next time because I fucking love you. Truly.